Hey guys, welcome in. Let's jump in and see what the vibe for today is. I hope you all are doing well. Hope your week is going okay. I have fire, passion. Okay, so it looks like we have a very creative energy at play here. It looks like maybe you might have been in a time where maybe things just weren't really happening for you. Maybe, you thought, things weren't really going to move forward at all, and you were just kind of anxious for something to kind of come into play and start to take action on whatever plans you have for what you're wanting to do next. But it looks like the energies are aligning and becoming conducive for you to begin to, take action on whatever it is that you have planned right now that you've been wanting to, take action on. Okay. Let's dive further into this and see what's going on. You may be wanting to start a new creative project. You may be starting a new business. You may be just starting a new hobby, or you may just be wanting to get out of the house. Maybe it's been too hot to be able to go out, but now you're just, kind of wanting to, get out there and do something else here. Maybe it's gotten to a point with all the rain or whatever, it's cooling down for you and you're just ready to get outside. Or even if it is hot, you're just ready to do it anyway. I have the comment coming out. Okay, so this fiery energy is a very creative energy. Okay, so we have energies that build up inside of us. Maybe this is something that you have thought about bringing forth. Again, this with this creative energy with the comic, it's saying take humor in what it is that you want to create. Okay, so whether this is a new business or this is a new hobby that you're wanting to do, it's one that is going to bring you some joy and lightheartedness. Okay, so this looks really, really, really good. Let's keep going. I have divine soul. Your energy itself is enough to create worlds and move mountains. It's time to share your light. It's time to rise. It's time to step fully into the goddess you were meant and born to be, or I'd say God or goddess. Own him or her. Okay, so this is basically just saying step into your power. To step into what it is you wish to create and know that you can create anything that you put your heart and mind to, especially when it's something that is very heart and soul driven. It's really almost like bound to succeed. It's almost like guaranteed to succeed. Okay, so this is just saying that you were meant for this. You can do hard things. And so when you're creating from the heart, it's a lot easier than creating from feeling like you need to. So this should be a really good energy that is supportive of something creative that you want to do. I have rest and relax. Your body is speaking to you. Can you hear it? It is your body telling you that you need rest, food, water, meditation, breath work, or massage. So I listen to my body. My body is wise. Okay, so you have this little fiery energy. So you might have a little bit of conflicting energy taking place here, okay? Because in one energy, it's saying here with fire and passion, and then, the comic here, maybe this is that little bit of the comedy of what's taking place here in this reading, is just saying, I know you want to get out there, you've got this spark, you want to get moving, you want to create all of these things, you want to do all of these things, but then it's just saying, okay, rest. So, these are a little bit conflicting energies, but I guess what it's trying to say is that I know you're eager to get out there, but just make sure that you're not just overburdening yourself and burning yourself out right out the gate. So take time to, take actionable steps toward your dreams and what you want to do, but, just you do it slowly and make sure that you're getting adequate rest and hydration in between. Let's take a look at the tarot and see if we can get some more details on this. Okay, let's get the overall energy. The overall energy here I have is the star. Okay, so this is asking you to step into your power, step into the divine creator that you are. Okay, with the star card, it can be a card of healing and things after a really challenging time, but it is also a card of saying, what, you're looking to step into the star that you are in your own life. Okay, let's take a look at the recent past. The recent past, I have the Page of Swords. Okay, this is just getting curious. This can also be, indicative of the fact that you've wanted to create something, and now here in the recent past, you've really gotten curious about it, and so you've started to do your researching. Maybe what I would need to do that. What would I need to do to start this business? What would I need to do to, go out and take that vacation and go on that adventure? This is just doing your due diligence and doing some curious research. Let's take a look at the present energy. The present energy, I have the Knight of Wands. This doesn't surprise me with that passion card, that fire energy coming out here. So again, it's saying, hey, I did my research, I'm ready to go. So this is a really good energy to be in. But, I think that the message here is just saying, okay, go do what you want to do. Go full heart, into it, go passionately into it, but make sure that you rest. Don't burn yourself out. So let's take a look at the near future here. I have the Two of Wands and I have the Six of Pentacles again. So this is rushing right out the gate, but then it's also saying, hey, make sure that you're leaving yourself open to new opportunities as well. Okay. So make sure that, again, you're equally giving and taking in all aspects of your life. So you may have this creative energy that you want to get out and say, you want to take up a new hobby or you want to start a new business. Well, you're going to be putting a lot of time and energy into those things, but make sure that you're not, being negligent in other areas of your life. Make sure that things are balanced out, that you're paying adequate attention to your, needs and desires and taking time for rest, and that you're also taking time for, your other responsibilities. We do still have to, unfortunately, adult in this life and take care of responsibilities, pay bills, get groceries, the drill. So this is just saying, make sure that you are leaving yourself open to this new path and that you're following with your true desires and heart and soul and passion, but that you're also making sure that you adequately tend to the other responsibilities you have. Let's take a look at some advice for you. The advice here is the King of Wands. Okay, again, so just, embrace that divine creator that you are. The King of Wands is, like an entrepreneurial energy. It's just saying, I know what I want. I know I can create it. I know I can do it. And then I do. Okay, the King of Wands is very successful. So it's saying, own your power. Acknowledge the fact that you are a powerhouse, that you have creative energy, and you know exactly what to do with it. If you set your sights on something, you know what to do to get it, and you're not afraid to do it. So do it. That's the advice. Just keep doing what you're doing because you're making it look good. Let's take a look at what's hidden here, what you're not seeing. What's hidden? I have the Three of Pentacles and what's hidden here. Okay, so this looks like there might be an opportunity for some collaboration coming in here, that maybe you don't see coming, or maybe that you've been working on, okay? With the Three of Pentacles, it's getting recognition for some of the efforts that you've already put forth, and what you've been doing, and people are taking notice. But this is also indicative of collaborating with other people outside of yourself. This may be that maybe you need other people to collaborate with in order to kind of expand your creative endeavor or your business, or this may be something where people are seeking you out and interested in kind of joining forces with you and doing something collectively together. So there might be opportunity here to work with others. So again, remain open for some possibilities to maybe come forth here. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming here in the coming weeks. But you are being recognized for your efforts so far. I have the devil coming here in the next few weeks. Okay, so the devil comes out, but it's not exactly what you think. Here I have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What basically this is saying in the coming weeks, what you don't see coming is, just make sure that again, with here and what's coming and what you don't see coming in the near future is that, it's telling you go down this new path, go forward. You've got a lot of fiery energy. You're very passionate. You're a go-getter, but make sure that you're not neglecting the other things in your life. Don't neglect your own personal needs for rest and relaxation, to rest and rejuvenate and get that energy back in so that you can then give again some more, or your other, things in life that you need to tend to, as an adult. So what this is saying basically is almost like a little bit of a warning. If you just kind of get running out the gate, you just go full force at it, you're going to drain yourself. Okay. And then it's going to become very toxic for you. Okay. Or if you're neglecting your other responsibilities because you're so passionate and excited about your new endeavors, you're going to, start neglecting things, and that's going to become toxic. So, just maybe heed a little bit of advice here and just make sure that you're keeping a balance in all that you're doing. But so far, everything looks really good. Looks like you are, going in a really good direction, and congratulations on whatever it is that you're pursuing. So I hope you found this reading to be helpful. And until I see you again, take care.